Today, I'm going to be scoring 1 touchdown with every free agent that's on a new team, and we're starting with Stefon Diggs. And I mean, before you go down and comment all the players that I'm going to miss in this video, this is a part 2, so if you did miss the first one, make sure you go check that out. But Stefon Diggs was by far the biggest trade of the offseason up to this point. I mean, the only thing that would really top a pickup like this would be if Justin Jefferson got traded or something like that. I know there's a bunch of rumors out that could possibly happen, but I don't really think he's going anywhere. I say Diggs is the biggest trade of the offseason, though. Don't get that wrong, because I still think Derrick Henry is probably the biggest move of the offseason for the Ravens. I think that team is going to be absolutely terrifying. But anyways, again, just like last time, if you haven't already noticed, Stefon Diggs is not wearing his actual number. Again, I really didn't feel like going back and changing everyone's numbers to what they're going to be wearing next year, so we're just going to rock with this. But anyways, I'm going to run a slant route here, and hopefully we can get Diggs open. I mean, if this works out, this should go for quite a bit of yardage, and it looks like we're going to have Stefon Diggs for a huge first down. The Texans are going to be such a scary team next year, man. I mean, CJ Stroud already proved last year what he can do, and now, I mean, he's got all the weapons in a row. He's got Stefon Diggs, Tank Down, Nico Collins, Joe Mixon, Dalton Schultz. I mean, the roster is absolutely loaded. With that being said, I don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl right away. I could see Stroud leading this team to a Super Bowl down the road, but this season, I just can't see it happening just yet. I mean, he's only got 2 years. This is going to be his 2nd year in the NFL. So if you ask me, before he wins a Super Bowl, I think he needs a couple more seasons of experience under his belt. But with that being said, it also wouldn't surprise me if this team did end up pulling it off. But anyways, that's going to be your touchdown from Stefon Diggs, who is now on the Houston Texans. That's going to bring us to the next free agent on this list. I mean, as you can see, we're down here in Pittsburgh using Justin Fields. Hold on, we're gonna keep... Oh, Harris is just short. I'm just gonna go for another run after that, because that does bring up a 3rd and 1 situation, so we kind of need to get this here, but it looks like we're gonna have that no problem. But anyways, obviously they also have Russell Wilson on this team. He's gonna be the starter and Fields is gonna be the backup, but if Wilson makes any mistakes, I feel like Fields will move into the starting position. I mean, as I said in the last video, I'm pretty sure Russell Wilson's best days are definitely behind him at this point. I think it's Justin Fields' time. Come on, slide, we're down. I feel like Chicago really didn't give Fields a proper chance, so I mean, as long as Pittsburgh uses him properly, I feel like he's probably going to be their next franchise QB. We got to keep this on the ground. Come on, I'm not getting any blocks. That's going to bring up a 4th down. I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to go for it on 4th down. I did not come all this way just to kick a field goal, so hopefully Pickens can be open for us. That's going to be close, but he's going to bring it in, and that's going to work out for a touchdown off of a 4th down conversion. So that is going to be your passing touchdown from Justin Fields, who is now on the Pittsburgh Steelers. But anyways, that's going to bring us to the next team on this list. As you can see, we're down here in Minnesota using Aaron Jones. I think he's going to be a pretty solid pickup for this team. If Minnesota can draft a quarterback, I feel like they will probably be a pretty dangerous team next season. I think they're going to try and draft JJ McCarthy. That would probably be the best fit for their roster. And I mean, this team literally has weapons everywhere, so that would be a very good starting situation for a young quarterback. But anyways, I'm gonna try and go for Addison here. I mean, this needs to work because it's 3rd down, and that is gonna be a huge pickup. But anyways, as I said earlier, there are rumors about Justin Jefferson potentially getting traded, but I think it's nothing more than rumors. If they get a quarterback, I think he's gonna be staying in Minnesota. But if they rock with Sam Darnold all season, I think he's going to be gone next year, because I'm pretty sure this is the last season on his contract. I may be wrong, but... Oh, come on. That could be a huge play. Jefferson, please. That is a dot from Darnold. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting that to be an absolute brick, but either way, we're at the 15-yard line now. I'm just gonna hand it off to Aaron Jones again. Oh yeah, we're getting some blocks. That's still not gonna be a lot of yardage. We only got the 2 yards off of that pickup, so that wasn't great. I'm gonna hand it off to him again here though, and hopefully he can pick up the first down for us. O-line really isn't being any help right now though. I need them to give me some blocks, man, because so far they have not been doing that. I'm gonna hand it off to Jones one more time here. If we get stopped, we're gonna have a problem, but it looks like we are gonna get the first down. And I mean, at this point, as long as we don't get stopped behind the line, I feel like we should be able to punch this in. I mean, we only need 4 yards, and it looks like we're at the 1. I will give it to the Bears. They are definitely making us work for this touchdown. But either way, as long as we don't lose yardage here, we are going to be in for the touchdown, and it looks like Jones is going to punch it in. So that is going to be your touchdown from Aaron Jones, who is now a Minnesota Viking. But anyways, now we're down here in Washington using their new running back, who is Austin Eckler. We are also working off of the third down right now, but it looks like he's just... Oh, we did get the first. I thought we were just short there, but apparently we did get that. I'm going to switch it up a bit here and put in the air, and hopefully... Hold on. Nah, I was going to try and go for Eckler, but that would have got shut down. I'll just go for McLaurin. That's going to make it 3rd and 1, though, since we were still just short of the first. So I really need this play to work. Okay, get going, get going. That's going to put us in scoring position. I'm going to try and go for a shot with Dotson here, though, because, I mean, if we want to score a touchdown with McLaurin, I feel like we are with Eckler. I feel like we kind of need to hurry it up because we are... past the 2-minute warning. That's gonna set us up perfectly. So as long as we don't lose yardage here, I feel like we should hopefully be able to punch this in. 4 yards hopefully won't be an issue, and it looks like we're gonna hit a stiff arm and get the touchdown. So there's your touchdown with Austin Eckler, who is now on the Washington Commanders. But that's going to bring us to the next free agent on this list. As you can see, we're down here in Tennessee using Calvin Ridley. I'm going to try and go for a shot with him here. And it looks like we're going to have him wide open, but he's going to get caught. Number 86 does not fit him whatsoever. But as I said, I did not feel like going back and changing everyone's numbers. So I guess we just got to roll with it. I'm going to see... That should be another huge play. Come on. That might go for a touchdown. We're going to get caught at the 16-yard line. So as long as this play works here, I feel like we should be in. But as I said last video, I feel like this could be a sleeper team next season. I mean, they have a lot. They've done a lot in free agency. I mean, they got Calvin Ridley. They did lose Henry, but now they have Tony Pollard. And then they got Snead on the defense now, which is going to be insane. So the Titans might be a team to watch out for. But either way, that's your touchdown from Calvin Ridley on the Titans. But anyways, that's going to bring us down to Buffalo. We're going to be using their new wide receiver, who is Curtis Samuel. I'm going to start off with a run here, though. We also have great field position because our kick return was just insane. But anyways, I'm going to try and go for Samuel here. I don't think he's going to be the #1 receiver. I think they're going to probably either try and trade for Higgins or Ayuk. Everyone seems to think they're going to go for Jefferson, but I can't see that happening. But if none of that works out, I think they're going to probably... The best fit for Buffalo would probably be Keon Coleman. I could definitely see them moving up to draft him, but I got to keep this on the ground. Everyone's kind of locked up. Allen, get down. We're at the 5. So, I mean, as long as we don't throw a pick or anything here, I feel like we should be good. I'm just going to go back to Samuel here off of a slant, and it looks like we're going to have him wide open for the touchdown. So that is going to be your touchdown from Curtis Samuel, who is now on the Buffalo Bills. But anyways, that's going to bring us down to Chicago. As you can see, their new running back is DeAndre Swift, who I feel like is obviously a pretty solid pickup. And if the Bears end up drafting Caleb Williams, I feel like they are going to be a very dangerous team next season. I mean, they have obviously made a lot of moves in the offseason. Keenan Allen so far being the biggest upgrade. I'm going to keep this on the ground. Hold on. That is a huge pickup from the quarterback. I was not expecting him to get that much yardage, but I'll take it. After that, though, I mean, I'm just going to hand it off to Swift again and see if he can give us a decent gain. I mean, the guy just kind of gave up on blocking there, so we're only getting 2 yards off of that pickup. So I'm going to try and run a slant, and hopefully DJ Moore can pick up the first down for us. If not, we might have a bit. Actually, hold on. We're going to have Swift. That's Allen. Okay, I can't tell who's who because everyone's numbers are still totally messed up. But we got struck with a holding call after that. So, of course, that's going to set us back. I'm going to try. That should work out. DJ Moore is going to be wide open. That is going to be a huge play. So, obviously, that puts us in great field position. Hopefully, we can punch this in. We only need 5 yards, but... Come on, Swift, please. We're getting caught. And I mean, of course, that's also going to bring up a 3rd down. So that kind of spices things up. But we only need 2 yards. So as long as we don't get caught, I feel like we should get this. Okay, we're in. That's going to be your touchdown from DeAndre Swift, who is now on the Chicago Bears, who could be a very scary team next season. But anyways, now we're back out here in Houston. In case you missed it, they also have a new running back now. I mean, as you can see, we're down here with Joe Mixon. It's actually amazing how the Texans have had the fastest rebuild in NFL history. I mean, I really don't know how they did it, but they somehow pulled it off. I mean, this team was supposed to be garbage for a long time, but now they're Super Bowl contenders once again. But anyways, I'm gonna hand it off to Mixon again here, and hopefully he can get a first down off of this play. I mean, he hasn't had a crazy pickup like, oh, come on, that might be it. Oh, that's close. I'm just waiting for him to break out, because I mean, if he can get some open field, this guy is gonna be gone. I'm gonna hand it off to him again here though. I mean, we need this to work out for a first, and it looks like we are gonna get that. Anyways, after all of that, I'm gonna switch it up a bit here and go to other direction, and hopefully we can have Tank Dell open. That's looking good. He's going to be wide open too. That's another huge play. So just like that, 24 yards to go and we're in. I'm going to see if we can get Stefon Diggs open here. If he's locked up, I might be able to go for Mixon, but it looks like that's going to work. Unfortunately for us though, after that, the Bengals did end up forcing a third down. I'm just going to go for a passing play here though. Please, let's go. We're going to have Mixon wide open. That was close. I thought we were going to get stopped there for a second, but either way, that's going to be your touchdown from Joe Mixon, who is now a Houston Texan. We're coming out here in Kansas City now, though. As you can see, their new wide receiver is Hollywood Brown, who is either hit or miss. I feel like him and Mahomes are going to be a pretty solid duo, though. I'm pretty sure he's going to be the second string wide receiver next to Rice, but now that Mahomes has two solid wide receivers on this team, I feel like the Chiefs, once again, I mean, it's pretty obvious they're going to be scary next season. And one thing about Brown is that he does have Tyreek Hill-like speed. I almost forgot. I'm not going to get too into this, but if Rice isn't playing next season, for reasons we all know, I guess that would make Hollywood Brown the #1 wide receiver. I kind of forgot about all of that. But anyways, I'm going to try and end it off right here, and hopefully this play doesn't get shut down. I really want to risk that, but I'm not going to. I don't want to do too much and throw an interception or anything like that, especially at this point, but hopefully this play can work out for us. If not, we might have a bit of an issue, but it looks like we're going to have Brown wide open, so that is going to be your touchdown from Hollywood Brown, who is now on the Kansas City Chiefs. But anyways, that's going to bring us down to Cleveland. Their new wide receiver is Judy, so I mean, him and Amari Cooper should be a pretty dangerous duo. As long as Watson plays well, the Browns will probably make the playoffs once again, especially if Myles Garrett and Nick Chubb can stay healthy next season. But we're gonna have Judy wide open again. That's actually a lot of open field. We're gonna get caught though. Either way, so far we seem to be on an absolute roll. I mean, 33 yards to go and we're in. I'm gonna go back to this play again because that did work pretty nicely last time, and it looks like it's gonna be the same story here. So now all we need to do is get 13 yards. I just gotta make sure we don't throw an interception or anything like that. I mean, as long as Judy... Come on, I gotta... Oh, dude, that's a bad play. So that's gonna set us back quite a bit. I'm gonna try and go for a shot here. I mean, this actually... That might be a blessing in disguise, because that play works... Oh, yeah. This play right here works a lot better when you're, like, farther back. So that's gonna be a touchdown from Judy, who is now on the Cleveland Browns. But anyways, that's gonna bring us down to New York in case you missed this one. They also have Mike Williams now, and I feel like him and Hall are gonna be a pretty solid duo. So again, I don't know if the Jets are going to make the playoffs, but now that the Bills might be garbage next season, as long as Rodgers stays healthy, next year might be the best chance that they get. But as I said earlier, as long as the Bills have Josh Allen, I feel like they will probably always be a playoff team. So it's hard to say what New York's going to do next season. But anyways, I'm going to switch it up and try and go to other direction here. Hopefully we can have Garrett Wilson open. Actually, I'm just going to go for you. Conklin's going to get that for the first down. 30 yards to go and we're in. This play might get shut down, but if it works, I feel like this could potentially go for a TD. That's going to be close, but it looks like we're going to have Williams open. So that's going to be your touchdown from Williams on the Jets. And I just want to point out that was an absolute dot from Aaron Rodgers. But anyways, that's going to bring us to the last free agent on our list. As you can see, we're back down here in Atlanta using Darnell Mooney. That's going to be a huge play as well to start things off. So Mooney's going to bring it all the way to the 46 right there. I'm going to try and go for him again here. If he can get open... It's gonna work out again too. He is wide open. That's another huge play. So just like that, 29 yards to go and we're in. I'm gonna try and go for a run of Bijan here. We are playing against the Cardinals, so I mean, I feel like we should be able to just manhandle this defense. As I say that though, it looks like they're gonna force a 3rd down. So if this doesn't work out, we might have a bit of an issue. Come on, please get there. Pitts, let's go. That's another first. So, I mean, as long as we get 5 yards here, we should be able to get Mooney in the end zone. I just got to make sure my O-line holds up. And if they do, that should work out. And it looks like he is going to be in for the score. So that's going to be your final touchdown of the day from Darnell Mooney, who is now on the Atlanta Falcons. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. Again, this was a part 2. So in case you missed the first one, make sure you go ahead and check that one out. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.